Hello, fifth graders. Yes, this is the new lesson in our science curriculum. Your phones are still working properly? Yes, this lesson is in the dark. How do you feel about this dark place? Not good? Okay. Today's lesson is a nice lesson. That's why I am doing it in the dark. We're gonna do some nice uh, activity, but first let's remember what was our last lesson. You remember what was our last lesson? Our last lesson was about the silhouettes and the puppet shows. The silhouette and the puppet shows. And we did talk about that. The silhouettes are the shape of something that is made of solid and opaque material. Excellent. And the puppet shows or the shadow of them while we are telling a story or when we are doing something is called the puppet show. I hope that you did open your learner's book and your activity books as well. Today's lesson, let's move to page 72 on your learner's book. Today's lesson is what affects the size of the shadow. We're going to see the shadows and what will affect their size. I'm sure that once you have tried to make shadows using your fingers or using something. Okay, but you may notice that these shapes may sometimes be big or small. But have you ever asked yourself, why did that happen? I am using a light source. This is my light source. Let me adjust it, please. This is a light source, and as you can see, this is my screen. This is the screen, and I am using a light source in my hand, and I have a silhouette. I have a silhouette of the last time. Can you tell me what this silhouette for? What is this silhouette? Can you see it? What is it? Yes, it's the dinosaur. It's Miss Azzasaurus. Yeah, of the last time. Okay, now using this light source, this screen, and my silhouette, we're gonna see how can I affect the size of my silhouette. Now please look at the size of the silhouette. And now, what is happening? Can you tell me? Okay, this is position 1 and this is position 2. You can see. And this is which is bigger. This is 1 and this is 2. Which is bigger? Yes, number 1 was a very small shadow on my screen. But number 2, yes, is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Type. Can we say why? It's simply because this silhouette was far away from the source of the light. Then it is small. When it comes closer to the source of light, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, what affects the size of the shadow is the distance or the distance. Yes, it's the distance between the light source and the silhouette. Excellent. So I can adjust the size of my shadow by moving the silhouette further or closer to the light source. Yes, I can adjust the size of my shadow moving the object further or closer to the source of light. If it's further from the source of light, as you can see, the shadow will be smaller. If it is closer to the source of light, the shadow will be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, so today's lesson is what affects the size of the shadow. The size of the shadow is affected by the distance between the light source and the object, between the light source and the object. Okay, that was our lesson for today. I hope that you enjoy it. Please read your learner's book and do your activity book. Can't wait seeing you again. I love you. Bye bye.